Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Can I start?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So very good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of Sri Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering, Solapur, I feel honored and privileged to welcome you all to the inauguration function of the online one-week faculty development program on recent trends in AI for next generation teaching learning process, organized by AIDS and CSE department. To begin with, I would like to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed resource person and chief guest, Dr. Parikshit Mahalle, sir, our respected principal, sir, head of departments, coordinators, staff members, and all the participating faculty members who have joined us from various institutions. Artificial intelligence is transforming the way we teach, learn, and innovate. This faculty development program aims to familiarize faculty members with recent trends in AI and explore how these technologies can be effectively integrated into the next generation teaching learning process. We are confident that this program will be highly informative, practical, and beneficial for all the participants. Traditionally, we begin our academic programs by lighting the lamp, which symbolizes the removal of darkness and the spread of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. As this faculty development program is being conducted in online mode, the lamp lighting ceremony will be performed symbolically. So let us now begin with symbolic lamp lighting along with short prayer song.
Okay.
Now I request Professor A. Phatak, Head of AIDS Department and FDP Coordinator, to kindly brief us about schedule and structure of this FDP. Please, sir.
Okay, good afternoon to all. I think that voice of light lamping is not clear. So I start my session with praying to the goddess Saraswati. Ya Kundendu Tushar Har Dhavana, Ya Shubhra Vastrandrita, Ya Veena Danda Manditakara, Ya Shveta Padmasana, Ya Brahmachuta Shankara Prabhutibhir, Devai Sada Vandita, Tamang Patu Saraswati Bhagavati, Nishesha Zadhyapaha. I welcome all the participants for this online 1 week, 5 days faculty development program on one of the, I call it as the trading topics nowadays. That is recent trends in AI for the next generation teaching learning process. This topic and the online FDP was scheduled from today to the 31st January. And we are really thankful to all the participants for joining the session. And I'm really happy to inform all the resource person and participant that we have got more than 170 plus participant count for this, and they have shown the interest for this workshop. The main objective of this workshop is to understand the role and significance of AI tools in the modern education. As being a teacher, we all know that there are so many AI tools are available and which are known more to the students than the teacher. And so this FDP will help us to explore the various AI-based tools that support the teaching as well as the learning process. It will help us to integrate the AI tools for personalized as well as the adaptive learning experiences. Maybe how we can use the AI tool for the assessment as well as teaching and learning. So this definitely help us to develop our innovative teaching strategies, which are enabled with the help of the AI technologies. So with the keeping this our objective, and we are very happy that we have got for all these 5 days the eminent speaker or the resource person, those who have accepted our invitation and guiding us. So I just brief the schedule. So today we are having Dr. P. N. Mahalle sir as the chief guest of the function as well as the resource person for today's session, going to enlighten us on the topic AI for personalized learning. Day two, we are having Dr. T. D. Khadtare sir, a very senior professor, going to deliver the session on the topic learning system, paradigm models and algorithm and application. On day three, we are having the resource person, Dr. A.C. Admute sir, who is going to highlight on the topic AI for academic excellence, trends in the teaching, research and administration. Then it is followed, day four, it is followed by the Dr. S.V. Chobe sir, who is going to speak more technical thing related to agentic AI and the foundation models, the design application and the research direction. As well as on the last day, we are having the resource person, Dr. A.G. Patil sir, who is going to explain going to discuss the topic as explainable AI, XAI. So, as per the schedule, we are having very good resource person and we are having different topics which are going to cover. So, I hope that will help us to clear the objective as well as or map to the objective of this one week online FDP. Before I hand over to the anchor, I just want to appreciate the complete attendance and the interest of the participant. I'm just giving few of the instruction that quite obviously to get a participation certificate, the attendance is compulsory, as well as the day-wise feedback link will be shared at the end of the session in the chat box. Uh, I hope it will not be shared on the any WhatsApp group. Okay, so those who are attending, definitely they will get the feedback link in the chat box. And at the same time, on the last day, we are going to conduct a quiz of MCQ question, which is based on the whatever the participant we have learned or the knowledge we have gained from all these 5 sessions. Okay. So I really appreciate the interest of all the participants, as well as I request all the participants to be attentive to all the sessions, and so that we want to make this online FDP at the end of the all these 5 days. It should be a value added learning for all of us. Before I conclude, I really thankful to the management of our college, the Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering, and our beloved principal, Dr. T. H. Chauhan sir, for motivating and allowing us to conduct this online one-week faculty development program. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for giving us a clear overview and schedule of the FDP. Now we are extremely fortunate to have with us today an eminent and academician and expert in the field of artificial intelligence. Now I request Professor S.M. Gungewale ma'am to kindly give a detailed introduction of our respected resource person and today's chief guest. Please, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our chief guest and resource person for today's session, Dr. Parikshit and Mahalle sir, a highly distinguished academician, researcher, and visionary leader in the field of computer engineering, artificial intelligence, and data science. Dr. Parikshit Sir is a senior member of IEEE and currently serves as a professor and dean academics at Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Prior to this, he has held several prestigious leadership positions, including Dean Research and Development at VIT, Dean R&D and Head of the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology, and Professor and Head of the Department of Computer Engineering at Sihagarh Institutes. He completed his PhD from Aalborg University, Denmark in 2013, followed by postdoctoral research at CMI Copenhagen, Denmark, and is also a postdoctoral fellow at University of Maria Auxiliadora. He has 25 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has made remarkable contribution to academics and research at national and international levels. He has served as an ex-chairman, Board of Studies member of Information Technology, Savitribai Phule Pune University, and as a member of Board of Studies and Academic Council at more than 30 universities and autonomous institutions across India. Sir's research profile is truly exceptional. He holds 150 plus patents, has published 500 plus research papers, with Google Scholar citation exceeding 4,700 and an H index of 30, along with significant contribution indexed in Scopus and Web of Science. He has authored and edited 89 books published by renowned international publishers such as Springer, CRC Press, and Cambridge University Press. He serves as a editor-in-chief of the Research Journal of Computer System and Engineering, associate editors for IGI Global Journal of Affective Computing and Human Interfaces, and is a member of several editorial and review board of reputed international journals and conferences. His research interest includes machine learning, data science, algorithms, Internet of Things, identity management, and security. He is currently guiding 8 PhD scholars and 8 PhD degree already awarded under his supervision, and has also mentored 3 postdoctoral researchers from NTU Taiwan. Dr. Parikshit sir is a recipient of numerous prestigious awards, including the Best Faculty Awards, International S4DS Distinguished Researchers of the Year 2023, State Level Meritorious Teacher Award, and a Distinguished Research Guide Award at IEEE ICT BIG 2024. He has delivered more than 400 lectures at national and international forums. His book on design and analysis of algorithm is widely prescribed as a textbook in IITs and NITs, while his CRC Press publication on data analysis on pandemic received 2 international awards. His edited volume, Data Science, Techniques and Intelligent Application, has been honored with the Choice Outstanding Academic Title Award 2024. In addition, he is a certified ISO 27001 2022 lead auditor, has served as an invited faculty at several international universities, and has visited 24 countries for academic and research collaborations. We are extremely fortunate to have such an eminent personality with us today. On behalf of our college and organizing committee and all participants, I extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Parikshit sir, and we look forward to an insightful and enriching session. Thank you, sir, for graciously accepting our invitation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the insightful introduction of guest, and also thank you, Dr. Mahare sir, for accepting our invitation as chief guest and resource person for our FDP. Now I request our honorable principal and convener of this FDP, Dr. T.A. Chavan sir, to kindly address the gathering and share his valuable thoughts. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to Mahalle sir, the chief guest for today's inauguration of 1 week online FDP on recent trends in AI for next generation teaching learning process, and my friend Dr. P.N. Mahalle sir. He is a professor and head of the AIDS at VIT Pune. Along with him, the other resource persons, Professor Tanaji Khadtare sir, who is a retired professor from Singhad Institute of Pune. Then Dr. Amol Admute sir, HOD IT, RIT Sakrale. Then Dr. Santosh Kumar Chobe, he is a professor of IT at PCCOE Pune. And Dr. Amol Patil, he is a professor at TKIET Varananagar. Coordinator of this workshop, Dr. Amol Patak sir, then VG Chavan sir, and HOD of all other departments. Then co-coordinators of this workshop is Professor Trupti Deshmukh Madam, Professor Pooja Katare Madam, organizing committee members, and all the participants today present for attending this online. So on behalf of our college, Sri Siddheshwar Women's Engineering College, I welcome and express my sincere thanks to Parikshit Malle sir for accepting our invitation and making available himself, reserving time for from his busy schedule for this today's workshop as a chief guest and also as a resource person. So thank you very much, sir. And also all our participants which are attending today. So for them also from on behalf of our college, I welcome them. So today we have gathered here to inaugurate this online one week FDP on recent trends in AI for next generation teaching learning process, which will be starting from today and will continue for 1 week, that is up to Saturday. The purpose of this FDP is to make aware of traditional teaching to AI-driven, learner-centric and interactive pedagogical methods, to know digital technology like AI tools for lesson planning, content generation, assessment and prediction of student success. Faculty should learn at least 5 generative AI tools for educational purpose. Also, this FDP will motivate the faculty members to achieve holistic approach and competitive teaching learning environment among them. So arranging such a FDPs will enhance the skills and expertise of faculty members, ultimately improving the quality of education. So this today's workshop is based on the teaching learning methodology or teaching learning process. So the days are not far away. So it is an alarming signal for all the faculty members that in future, in place of faculty members, teachers, AI teacher may enter in the classroom. So for the AI, we can just give the timetable of our college, then our hourly timetable, and accordingly, with the based on the content of that particular unit or particular topic, AI will start that particular lecture of that particular subject, and based on that time, it will also conclude. Some time will be given to the students to ask the questions, and as we used to ask the questions through the Alexa, so through that also the students can ask the questions, and this will search the answers and immediately it will give the answer. So that answer will be 100% correct, because we all have proven that this AI is going to help the students or all the people in everywhere or in all the fields. Even in the software development, we used to say that software development will be done by the AI. Then what is the use of the manpower or the software developer? So whenever the mind is required to apply, so there we cannot replace this mind with the AI technology, but we have to deliver as a teacher to the students in such a way that AI should not replace the teacher. So that way our content, our preparation should be there. So from this FDP, so within the 5 days, whatever the contents are there, based on those contents, where we are and where we have to move, that faculty members have to analyze, introspect themselves, and accordingly they have to start preparing the subject. So also for the information of all the participants and our today's chief guest and resource persons, I would like to put few things about our college. That is, our college, Sri Siddheshwar Women's Engineering College, is started in 2019-20 under the able guidance of our visionary president, Honorable Dharmaraj Kadaji Sahib, which is the first women's engineering college in Solapur district and third in the Pune region. The aim of the trust is to provide quality education without commercialization for the development of the students and for the empowerment of our girl students. So when our college started in 2019-20, only there were 28 students, but today there are 1700 students in the college. This is possible because of our highly qualified and experienced faculty members who are following our unique teaching learning pedagogy known as ETLP, which is designed by our one of the trustee member, Professor C.B. Nalgoda sir. Along with this teaching learning pedagogy, we are giving the training to the students on TNP, that is soft skill, aptitude, and technical skills to prepare the student to face the campus placements or campus interviews. And as a result of the efforts put by our faculty members, so our more than 85 students are placed in the renowned and multinational companies like TCS, IBM, Capgemini, Cognizant, Accenture, Deloitte, CGI, LSP, and Hitachi Energy. I am very happy to share that in 2025, our 136 students got placed in Capgemini and Cognizant from the having the package from 4 lakh to 7.5 lakhs package. So out of all 273 students which are selected in various companies, so this is a very large number. That is from our college only 136 girl students have been selected in these two companies. And also I'm very happy to share that from the first batch, because 3 batches are passed out. So from the first batch, our one of student, Miss Saili Navgiri from CSE department, she selected in Indian Air Force as a technical commander with 23 lakhs package. So this is possible because all our team, faculty team is very dedicated, very experienced, which are always thinks of the development of the college, that is the development of the or progress of the students. And today we are arranging this workshop which gives the information or which gives the make the aware of the various technologies available or coming, which we always used to say that is advanced technologies. And these advanced technologies, being a computer teachers or being a computer that is students, so everybody should know what are the new technologies and how to make use of these new technologies to improve the performance of our teaching or whatever the task it has been given to us. So today we are very lucky to have a very highly qualified and experienced expert in the field of artificial intelligence, Dr. P.N. Mahalle sir, who is the chief guest for today's inauguration, and also he is the resource person. And also everybody got to know that through his introduction. So how he is that is what we can call esteemed guest or knowledgeable person. And sir has given the time for us, and we are very much thankful to him. And we all are very lucky that such a eminent that is speaker is with us today. And I am very happy that by attending his session, everybody will definitely that is definitely will become happy by attending his session. So our all resource persons are very competitive, other resource persons and expert in their respective fields. And I am sure that by attending their sessions also, everybody will come to know that how this AI is going to help or support in the new teaching learning methodology. So whatever earlier teaching learning methodologies are there, those are the teaching learning methodology we prepare or we design. But now along with that teaching learning methodology, this AI tools, if we make use of it, definitely whatever the results we are getting from the students earlier, those results or that result must be improved or it must be enhanced as compared to earlier results. And also the students, even we don't know some of the gadgets, but our students are very that is smart enough, and they are using all these gadgets. And that's why by arranging such that is workshops, our faculty community will come to know what are the new technologies, what are the gadgets, or what are the tools are available for teaching learning process. So with this, I appeal all the faculty, participants to attend all the sessions without fail, sincerely. Otherwise, if it is online, then it doesn't mean that just making what we can call starting the sessions and doing some other work. So because truly if we attend physically, if you involve there and take the contents from all these resources, definitely it will help you while you start teaching your course. So, and I hope that everybody will attend it very sincerely, this course, and enrich all these whatever the contents are there. So with this, once again, I express my sincere thanks to Mahalle sir and all other resource persons for accepting our invitation for this said workshop. So thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring and motivating words. Now I request Professor Preeti Kothare ma'am to give formal vote of thanks of inauguration function.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my privilege and honor to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion of inaugural function of our online FDP on research trends in AI for next generation technical learning process. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our estimated chief guest and resource person, Dr. Parikshit Mahale sir. Despite your busy schedule, you took time to be with us, and we are deeply honored. I would like to acknowledge you, sir, for sharing your knowledge and expertise during this FDP. We look forward for learning from your experience and enriching ourselves professionally. I extend my profound gratitude to our principal, Dr. D.H. Chavan, sir, for their support and vision in organizing this faculty development program. Sir, your commitment to faculty excellence continues to elevate our institution. My respectful thanks to Professor A. Phatak sir, HOD of AIDS Department, and Dr. V.G. Chavan sir, HOD of CSE Department, for their continuous guidance and for making this program possible through their dedicated efforts. A special word of appreciation goes to the entire organizing committee. My sincere thanks to all the participating faculty members for from various institutions. Your presence and eagerness to learn will make this program truly interactive and meaningful. Finally, I thank each one of you present here for your presence and participation. I am sure that this faculty development program will be transformative learning experience for all of us. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. We now move ahead to the session of the day one under the 1 week online faculty development program on recent trends in AI for next generation teaching learning process. Today's session focuses on AI for personalized learning, an emerging and impactful area of artificial intelligence that enables customized learning experiences by adapting content, pace, and assessment to individual learner needs. This session will help us to understand how AI-driven personalization can enhance student engagement and improve the learning outcomes in the modern classroom. So now I request our respected resource person, Dr. Parikshit Mahalle sir, to kindly take over the session and enlighten us with his talk on AI for personalized learning. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Uh, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
My voice is clear. Okay. So good
Yes,
afternoon
audible,
to
sir.
all the, yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon to all the participants. Uh, Before we start with our discussion, let me extend my thanks to Principal Dr. T.H. Javan sir and his entire team for inviting me and giving me this platform to discuss something very interesting on the topic AI for personalized learning. So I have small request to every participant. As I can see, there are around 111 participants who have joined this team platform. So please ask questions if you have any, because I'm going to keep last 10 minutes for question and answer. We are going to be connected for around 1 hour 15 minutes, and I will take you through a very interesting transformation which is already taken place. And we will see that how AI is entering into education, particularly on the theme of personalized learning. And then will try to see some interesting use cases which even you can take them as a project with your students, and then we will have a good discussion. So there is let me share my presentation. Mm, my slide is visible.
Sir, visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So there is a very interesting debate which is going on today. And there are two terms which are buzzword, that AI for human or human for AI. So what is your opinion? Any participant can unmute and answer my question. My question is very simple. AI for human or human for AI? So what is your opinion? Yes? Anybody?
Obviously, AI
Please
for
answer
human.
AI for human. But now the there is a paradigm shift which is, happening, and now human is also coming into the picture, and there is a very interesting transformation which is taking place. We call it as human in loop machine learning. Have you heard about it? Right? So HITL. So without human interaction, without human intervention, there are some areas which are very critical. And then, this concept for AI for human and human for AI is going to be more debatable. So let us try to understand how AI has been transforming. Can anybody tell me today we are into which generation of, we have already entered into which generation of AI? There is a initial generation which was coined long back. But today we are now entering into very interesting generation. Can anybody tell me we are in second generation, third generation, or fourth generation? Yes? Anyone? Please unmute and answer. Don't worry. Your answer can be wrong. Doesn't matter. So we are entering into, or we have already entered into, fourth generation of AI. So definitely it is very important for everyone to understand which are these four generation. So the first generation, which was started in 1956, long back, now we are in 2026. The first generation of AI was rule-based systems. We call it as, decision support systems, which were completely rule-based. Then we entered into second generation of AI, we call it as machine learning, right? After machine learning, you can easily figure out the years, okay? Then after machine learning, we entered into deep learning. And then from deep learning, now we have already entered into fourth generation AI, that is generative AI. Now, if you will ask me, just I was attending one interesting meeting in the morning, which was research and recognition presentation of one of the reputed university. And there were around 30 presentations, PhD presentations, which were presented to the panel. And believe me, out of 30 PhD titles, 27 PhD titles were based on generative AI. So you can see how quickly, the people are shifting their focus from third generation AI to fourth generation AI. I hope everybody will agree with me. In last 5, 6 years, all topics were based on machine learning and deep learning, right? But now all topics are already shifted to, generative AI. And I don't know, have you heard about something which is AI agent? And now agentic AI is already in industry, and most of the businesses are shifted from AI agent to agentic AI, right? So for next, 1 hour, I will take you through how we as a teacher, I am assuming that most of the participants are coming from, education industry. It's a service industry, and you have to always think about it, that how you can make your services better and better for your customer, and our customers are student, right? So is it not a good idea that instead of taking any data set and doing some machine learning modeling and getting that confusion matrix, is it not a good idea to actually improve our service industry for the benefit of students, improve our service industry for the benefit of teachers, improve our service industry for the benefit of all stakeholders, where industries, students, and teachers and parents, right? So this is how a paradigm shift which is required now. And I request all the participants, to see that some of the slides which I will take you through. You can pick up some interesting problem statements, and you can build in-house solution. And then you can extend it, that in-house solution, in the form of mobile app to the students. Already we started working on it. At VIT, we have our own ERP system. We use our own ERP system, which is already intelligent, right? And now you can also explore how our ERP system works, which actually enable personalized learning. So let me go to the next slide. So we'll see how will AI transform education with respect to some 2, 3 pillars. And then my plan is to also give you some important open problems with respect to this, and then we can have a discussion on this. We will have hard stop at 3:30. So before that, I will reserve 5 minutes for question and answer session. So Today, this definition is not new, but this is one of the interesting definition which is given by MIT, USA. So what is AI? There are many definitions of AI. So the quest to build machines that can reason, learn, and act intelligently. Now, this definition needs improvement. And if I will ask you a very simple question, can anybody tell me what is the limitation of machine learning? Can anybody tell me? And then you will understand this definition requires which kind of revision. So what is the drawback of machine learning, or rather not drawback, I would say what machine learning cannot do? Can anybody answer this question? Yes? Anyone? Machine learning is a drawback का है?
It, re-
What is it? Yes?
it requires large amount of data for
It
training
requires
purpose.
large amount of data. Deep learning also requires large amount of data, right? So what machine learning cannot do? What machine learning cannot do? Can anybody answer?
It cannot
Hmm?
detect the feelings of the human.
Very
It
good.
cannot
What's your
detect the
good name,
feelings
sir?
of the human.
Yes. What's your good name? You're correct. Your answer is correct. But what is your good name? Sir, तुमचं नाव काय आहे? Your answer is correct. Okay, so whoever has answered this question, yes, machine learning drawback is, machine learning models cannot understand, emotions. So all these existing machine learning and deep learning use cases goes into the category of weak AI. And now we are shifting our focus from, weak AI to strong AI. So all please take a note that now future is not weak AI, future is strong AI. And now you have to bring all these, advanced features of AI into all the use cases which you are planning to build for your customer, right? So, there's a very interesting slide. I hope everybody knows about these 17 sustainable development goals. Have you heard about the sustainable development goals? And if you look into this 17 sustainable development goals with 169 clauses, these goals were defined in 2015 by United Nations. And every goal is, related to human life, right? And that is how we are shifting from society for, industry 4.0 to industry 5.0. And now we are shifting our focus to society 5.0. Have you heard about society 5.0? Anyone? Have you heard about Society 5.0? Anybody? How many of you heard about Society 5.0? Please. Yes? Have you heard about Society 5.0? So, you know, this Industry 4.0 or Industry 5.0 is information centric computing. You can Google, nothing is, you know, nothing is there which you will not get on Google or ChatGPT. Whenever you will get time, please Google what is Society 5.0. The Society 5.0 is human centric computing, where focus is at human. Human is at the center, and then all this computing and technology transformation will take place in Society 5.0. Okay, so if you'll see these 17 sustainable goals, so no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water, affordable energy, decent work and economic growth. So you can just have a look at it. And then, four number, as we are the stakeholder of this sustainable development goal, number four, and we have to see that, how we improve on the quality of education. And definitely to improve this quality of education, we have to think now how AI will play an important role, right? So I hope you will agree with this slide. Our problems are problem of scale. If scaling is very, very important issue and challenge, as India is number one in population. India is number one in cyber threats, cyber attacks. India is number one in, internet users. So everywhere we are number one. And, credit, finally the bottom line is population, right? So always there is a, there is a debate that how do we address this problem. For example, scale. If you take my example at VIT, we have 4,000 plus student in first year, 4,000 plus student in second year, and eventually, in coming 2 years, you can just look at the scale of students which will be in 4 years. So we'll have 20,000 students in the campus, right? And then definitely, you have to come out of this traditional teaching pedagogy, and then you have to definitely take use of this technological transformations like explainable AI and re- responsible AI and ethical AI. Anyway, so this is something I like this figure, how this goes. Are you agree with this? Those who are teachers. So now we have to change this plot. This is first day of class and last day of class, which is something like this. And it is very difficult to nowadays to make students sit in the class, make them attentive, and give them what they expect, right? So these are some challenges, and the challenges are everywhere, not at me, not for you, and not for me, but it is universal problems. So this is just a example I'm giving. By 2035, more Americans of retirement age than people below 18. Think about it. Western children, 50% chance of living to be 105. So this is happening across the globe. And then what is happening is, automation, intelligent automation, artificial intelligence is entering into all these automations. Nobody thought of that, this AI will enter into almost every vertical. So now let's see how we can use this in, transforming a learning process. So what do you mean by transforming a learning process? So let me give you some examples so that you will understand what do you mean by transformation in learning. Definitely, we have to see that there will not be AI should not replace teacher, but AI should enrich teacher. Are you agree with me? Or definitely AI will never replace teachers, but AI should enrich all our teachers with lot of interesting mobile applications, lot of interesting, machine learning models and deep learning models, the new models which are coming with cognitive computing capability, and that will definitely enrich our teachers. And this the time has come now, because I hope everybody will agree with me that today whatever you are teaching in the class, everything is available in the form of digital contents on internet, and the student is one step ahead of us, right? So definitely you have to bring this transformation. So we'll see what these transformations are. So what do you mean by personalized learning? As the title of my presentation is personalized learning. So is it not a good idea that, when students open your Google Classroom, already this is being integrated into Google Classroom, and it is not a good idea that depending on the student, you will be able or you should be able to give inputs specific to that particular student, because in our class of 70 to 80, it's a diversified crowd with different learning levels and different capabilities. So is it not a good idea that whatever inputs you provide to the students should become customized? This is one thing. Then customize teaching, customize learning, customize content delivery. So this is all together comes into transformations in the learning. So when we talk about personalized learning, first point, student and content interaction. There should be curriculum pathways specific to the student. The pace of learning is different for every student, and the student should be able to learn from your mobile app. After attending your class, the content should be popped up based on the student capability and student, ability. Then student to student interaction. It is, today it is asynchronous and just in time. Student faculty interaction is, again asynchronous, but it should be very, very timely. It should be very, very timely interaction. And similarly, there are a lot of problems with student and institute interaction. So how do we engage students by just by generating customized alerts, advising to the guide learning, how we should mentor the students, and there are many more things which are coming up now. and you have to be ready that, tomorrow you are giving some assignments to the students, and students are, the assignment list is being assigned to the students based on the student capability. Today, please don't expect that all students should do the same assignment. It is not like that. So there should be a proper communication between learner, instructor, and contents. And you have to take use of AI for designing a very intelligent interface, which actually will connect these three corners. These three corners are learner is your student, instructor, and then the main important point is content. So I hope this slide is clear to you all. So what is personalized learning? Please see, this AI is going to enhance personalized learning by adapting content to individual needs. Already we have discussed that, and improving engagement and outcomes. So is it not a good idea to take example of one class and build machine learning model for this, right? There are challenges in traditional models, like, there is a rigid curriculum, lack of individual pacing, limited feedback, you know, personalized approach is still not being integrated into traditional learning models. And then definitely, AI is going to make this customization, which will actually bring tailored learning path with the diversified needs of the students. And there should be real-time feedback which should be integrated for enhancing the teaching and learning process every day. So think about, now we are taking feedback from the students, and then once the students give feedback for teacher, we are just reading this feedback. Is it not a good idea to apply some natural language processing and give some recommendation to the student teacher? Please think about it. This is also possible, right? So some key AI technologies in enabling personalization is, first is machine learning, second is NLP. I hope everybody knows what is NLP. So NLP will enable personalized learning by understanding and generating human language for tailored contents and feedback. Machine learning algorithms, everybody knows about it. And then there is a computer vision and data analytics. So computer vision interprets visual data, and data analytics uncovers learning pattern, enabling tailored education experiences. So these are the three main pillars, in my opinion, for bringing personalization in the teaching learning process. So let's see some interesting use cases. So there is an adaptive learning system which is likely to be there in every, or rather integrated in lot of LMS, as well as it is going to be integrated in ERP solutions. LMS, learning management system, is really becoming intelligent now. There are very, very popular LMS in the market. Please study these LMS and see that, which feature can be integrated in the adaptive learning system. So I'm giving you some examples where real-time progress tracking, how AI can bring this. So AI enables real-time progress tracking, allowing adaptive system to personalize content based on learner performance instantly, right? Why project is required? You know that, project is basically experiential learning where student learns by doing. And then, if you can bring this real-time progress tracking into the mobile app, then definitely students will be more happy. Dynamic content adjustment. AI should dynamically adjust learning content based on the individual progress, preferences, and performance for optimized engagement. Think about it. You will get the idea that how you should make this dynamic content as adjustment to the students. Then skill gap analysis. AI should identify individual skill gaps by analyzing learner performance data. And there should be targeted personalized intervention. So, is it not a good idea that take collect data for all third year students and decide that entire batch, in that entire batch, how students should take up the courses so that they are ready to appear for the placement, for example, right? So these are some interesting examples. We have more on the next slide. So intelligent tutoring system. So intelligent tutoring system where personalized feedback mechanisms are in place, interactive dialogue and support, and learning style adaptation. Even there are a lot of features in PowerPoint which makes your presentation more smart and intelligent, and you can even do the recording in PowerPoint. I don't know how many of you have tried to do that. Have you tried to do recording in the PowerPoint? I don't know. Are you aware about it? But yes, there are a lot of good options which are available, and you can see that when you talk about interactive dialogue and support, how this AI will enable interactive dialogue of offering real time support and personalized feedback in intelligent tutoring system. So this is coming up now. If you go to the United States, already intelligent tutoring system is there in the schools, right? But now definitely there can be a question that if the intelligent tutoring system will be there in the ecosystem, then what about the teacher skill? So don't worry, nobody can replace human. There is still a debate. Go back before 20 years and recall how you used to go to the bank for maybe take some money from your account. Now I don't think we are going to the bank in last 10 years. But still there is no reduction in the human resource because only human can program machine. So please note this very important point. Anyway, so predictive analytics in learning is very another interesting component where you can analyze your data, and then you can see that early warning system for parents and students, customized learning path recommendation, then outcome with some interesting preventive measures which should be taken up. Today, what is happening in the our parent teacher meeting, or when we do teacher guardian meeting, we are still collecting and conducting meeting with the data which has been collected. But nobody has tried to do some predictive analytics on the data which has been generated and collected and do some recommendations out of this data. So these are some interesting opportunities which are coming up. Then next is which this initiative we already started, where AI driven curriculum and personalization, where we are building now custom learning modules. They are integrated into our own VOLP, Vishwakarma Online Learning Platform. So we have our own platform. We call it as VOLP, where these features are being integrated, and then we are actually ensuring it is still in the beta testing. We're trying to ensure that yes, everything will be in place, and then we will come with this interactive and adaptive online learning platform. But yes, still it needs a lot of refinement. But my suggestion to you is that the day has come now, the time has come where you have to ensure that you provide some intelligent services to your students, right? So AI-based assessment and grading. I don't know how you those who have observed, in the Google Classroom, there is a rubrics being integrated, right? So automated easy essay scoring, formative and summative assessment tools, and real-time performance analysis is, we call it as AI-based assessment and grading, which is already, there are very good tools which are coming with these interesting features. But still, the challenge is, and the challenge is to, make students aware about it. And fortunately, please see that, we have a lot of students on the campus. And when you collect this data from the campus, data from the students, then, you can do a lot of miracles. But yes, definitely you have to see that how it is used by different tools available. There are many platforms available like Zinc ML, Predict Easy, Rapid Miner. These are all ready-made tools which you can use to do some interesting analysis. Anyway, so let's go to the last part of my presentation, and then maybe we will have some questions and answers. So use cases in higher education and corporate. So customized learning pathway, it is already we have discussed competency-based learning models, integration with learning management system like ERP or LMS, and continuing education and skill development based on the requirement are some open opportunities for all of us. There are AI powered virtual mentors and coaches which will actually enrich your digital contents. Today, every teacher is using slides in the class. Every teacher almost is going to the class with presentations, but nobody thought of, making it available on the some LMS and where students will have access to it. And then, your PPTs should also get some important observations and important comment, and you should keep on updating these slides. Anyway, so let's go to a very important point. Although we are talking about this, bringing AI into education, but you have to be also careful about ethical considerations and challenges, because, we are using student data, so protecting student information, following compliances with regulation, and ethical use of data analysis is very, very important point. It's not like, you're using student data, because today I told you already that human-centric computing is at the center, human is at the center, and we have to see that this data is not being misused. There are a lot of data privacy and security issues, and you have to, use this data very carefully. Now in our ERP, we have around 175 students on board. But yes, we are taking care that the student data is not being linked, because our ERP is used by around 135 colleges in India, right? But still, this is a very, very important issue. And then, there are a lot of other technical challenges like bias and fairness in AI algorithm, which I will not talk more about it, because this is going to be more technical. But here, yes, definitely, this issue of bias and issue of fairness in AI algorithm is more critical. Those who heard about this bias and fairness, they can understand. And always this bias is due to two reasons. First reason is, there is no data or there is wrong data. So you have to see that, the algorithms are without bias, output is fair. You have to see that there is a transparency and accountability. So that's the reason, this explainable AI is coming into the market, where machine learning models are giving output with explanation. There is an interpretability of output. There is a justification provided with the output, and definitely people will prefer this explainable AI than, AI as a black box, because now AI is becoming white box. And, please read how this is you being used in the, actual existing machine learning models. So future trends, I already talked about, explainable AI, multimodal learning analytics, AI and emotional recognition. As we have discussed that somebody has answered already how this, what is the drawback of machine learning? There is lack of emotional intelligence. But now, cognitive computing features are coming up, and, they are being integrated into existing AI use cases. So anyway, so these are some, summary points. So how AI will impact on personalized learning through enhanced learning outcomes, increased accessibility, and, we have to ensure that the data which is there available with you, this is, bringing a lot of improvements with the help of, analysis, predictive analytics, and many more things. Anyway, so let me go to the, yeah, so let me go to the, concluding remark, that you have to see that, there is transformation in learning with use of, AI techniques. There is transformation in curriculum and learning spaces, but definitely, you have to ensure that there are ethics, consider ethical consideration, which will address issues like, fairness and bias. But when you talk about this paradigm shift, definitely there should be question in your mind that, does it happen before or it is happening now? So the question to, answer to this question is, it is not happened yet, but now the steps are already started, and there are more efforts being made to, make this transformation in the near future. But yes, I would be happy to, those who are interested, they can please read this two books, Higher Education in the, Age of Artificial Intelligence. And there is very interesting book, Human plus Machine. So reimagining work in the age of AI. So there are some interesting literature which I would recommend everybody to read. And these are some resources which I have used, but yes, definitely I will be happy to answer your questions if any. So those who want to connect with me, they can note down my email ID. You can write to me anytime. I will be happy to answer your all questions, and you can also note down my number. You can please feel free to connect me in the future. But yes, definitely, if you have any question, I will be happy to interact. Over to you, audience. Any question from audience?
Participants requested to post your questions in the chat box or unmute
You can
yourself and ask
unmute.
the question.
Yeah, you can unmute
Or
and
unmute
answer the
yourself
question.
and yes.
Yeah, any question? So my suggestion that please start using. Uh, yes, I will share PPT with organizers. Don't worry. Yeah, any other question? Any question from audience? Okay, so how is personalized learning different from adaptive learning? Yeah, personalized learning is, customized learning. Adaptive learning is, it's an intelligent approach. There is no human intervention. So adaptive learning is, proactive in nature, whereas personalized learning is nothing but your customized learning. I hope your question is answered here, right? Any other question? Yeah, it is hybrid. It is not only rule based and it is not only ML based, but it is both. It is actually a fusion of rule based and machine learning based techniques, because definitely you need to define a rule and then you have to make these rules proactive in nature using machine learning. So I hope, Pooja madam, your question is answered, and very good question. Yeah. So over personalization is very much possible there, but you have to address this by removing the outliers. You have to always do some, that's the reason, human in loop machine learning, HITL. Without human in the loop, you cannot you know address the problem of over personalization, right? And that's the reason you can just Google whenever you will get time. You can Google how this human in loop machine learning is actually becoming more popular in model building process, right? Yeah, any other question? Yeah, so it is, I would say, instead of machine learning, you should prefer to use deep learning techniques when actually, because we have a lot of data which is with us, but I would suggest to use deep learning techniques than machine learning techniques. Future challenges of ML in education is, first is, I suggest don't use a machine learning now. Go for explainable AI, explainable machine learning techniques with libraries like SHAP and Lime. That will be really useful to everyone, right? Responsible AI, ethical AI is a future now, right? Yeah. Any other question? Okay. So I think,
Just 1 minute. Good afternoon, sir.
yeah.
My voice is audible?
Yes, yes.
Sir, I just want to ask whether it is possible that for AI tool to predict maybe whether the student or the list of the student, probable student, those are going to fail in the subject, they are lagging in the
Yes.
learning, or we
Yes.
can find out those
Actually,
who are
you can feed
that
all
help
previous
the teacher
performance of the
to identify
students,
them.
right? You can give previous. Hello. Can you
Hello,
hear
sir.
me? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can give previous performance of the students. Definitely, your machine learning model can predict, how many students are likely to fail. Obviously, we call it as predictive problem, and then you can go for prescriptive problem. What can be done so that the students will not fail? right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I think there are no questions. Once again, thank you to entire team for inviting me, and I will be happy to interact with you in the future. Over to you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for such an insightful and engaging session on AI for personalized learning. This session provided valuable perspective on adaptive instructions to individual learner that needs using AI tools. Now I request Professor Preeti Kothawade ma'am to give us day one session vote of thanks. Please, ma'am.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, yes.
Uh, Respected principal sir, distinguished resource person, and dear participants, as we come to the conclusion of the first day of this faculty development program, it gives me pleasure to give the vote of thanks. I express my sincere thanks to our distinguished resource person for sharing their valuable knowledge, expertise, and practical insight. The session were truly enriching and have added great value to our academic and professional growth. As Sir concluded a session with covering key points on transforming learning process, intelligent tutoring system, data privacy, and security. I would also like to thank the organizing committee and coordinators. My special thanks to all the participants for their active involvement and meaningful interactions, which made today's session engaging. Lastly, I thank everyone who contributed directly or indirectly to success of the first day of this FDP. We look forward to equally insightful and engaging sessions in coming days. So there is a short request for all a participant to on their videos for their attendance reportings. All participants are requested to on the videos.
Thank you
Camera.
all. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Participants on your camera.
Participants are requested to on your camera.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I will
Thank
leave
you,
the
sir.
meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.